Здравейте! Казвам се Иван Зорzetto. Аз съм щастлив човек. That's all. That's are the only word that I know in Bulgarian. It's a pleasure to be here in Bulgaria for me, because in Bulgaria there is quite 200,000 people that have my name. And maybe 20 of you here, there is the same name like me, Ivan, right? Who is the name Ivan? 1, 2, 3, see. And I have a national name day here. Thank you very much. So, who am I? I am a business consultant from Italy, and I work a lot here in Bulgaria. I travel a lot for my work, and I work into human improvement. I help entrepreneurs to improve the company by improvement of the people that work with. But I am also a survivor. Yes. Today I will tell you about how sometimes life puts us in front of important challenges and what you can do to manage and to overcome them. So, first of all, I have to tell you that I have 2 dreams in my life. The first one is to speak in front of a big audience. And you are part of my audience, of my dream. And then I have to thank you. And the second one, I will tell at the end of my presentation. Okay? So, the high blood pressure, part of the story covers my situation 1 year ago, when I was quite, my body was paralyzed by a stroke. I was coming back from Sofia, Bulgaria, and it's not the meaning that Bulgaria provoked the stroke by me. Sorry. But I was coming back from Bulgaria after a week of work, and after a walk to the Christmas village in December 2018 with my wife, when we went home, and my left hand started to have some problem. And I feel not good. And I asked to my wife to take me to the hospital. At the first aid, the doctors says to me that I had a very high blood pressure. And this provoked the stroke. And the stroke created a paralyzation of half of my body. The left hand, left leg, left arm, everything. So the doctors did not give any guarantee to me how long the recovery was. But after 2 days, I started to use again my hand. And on the first week, I was able to move everything. My leg, my arm, my hand, everything. To walk, to talk, things. And there were not visible damage from the stroke. And after 2 weeks, was everything good. For the invisible, we have to find out the damages. Okay, how did it happen? So, with the help of this violin. I haven't played it since 20 years. But that habit, you know, when you study violin, you have to do this kind of movement. Okay, that habit helped me during the staying into the hospital. In the night, I had such a desire to leave. And in the night, with 3 snoring roommates, I was doing this because I have nothing to do. I had nothing to do, only to do this. Again and again and again. And it was an exercise to train my mind, to command my nerves, to make my arm move. Again and again and again. That repetition that comes from the student, from the school, when daily I was playing violin into the school as a kid. And the story goes back to my student period. I was in the Conservatorio di Venezia, Benedetto Marcello, is a school for violin, for music. And I had two teachers there. The first one, for 5 years, taught me how to transfer emotion to the people with music, but didn't give me help for the agility. And they was so straight on the violin this way. After that, after 5 years, the school changed the teacher, and they give me another teacher in the last year for the main exams, the graduation. And the first one, the name was Mrs. Bilikova, Czechoslovakia teacher, very good. The second one, an Italian man, Mr. Bonzani. And this man was completely bad in behavior. Bad. And, but like a virtuoso. You know Paganini? The same. And it was playing like this. And I was surprised. And I started the first lesson. And at the end of the first lesson, he asked me, how old are you? And I say, 25. And he told me, in your life, you have to decide what you want to do. Now, at this age, you have to decide what you want to do in your life. And this sounded to me like you are not able to play violin. Do you know what happened in my mind? So, all the focus of my life was destroyed. But at that point I say, so I have tried a lot to play violin. This is my dream, and I want to play violin. And for 1 year, I decided to demonstrate him that he was wrong. I trained every day 8 hours per day, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon. Every day, even Sunday. Okay, and it was a scary year, very scary year, because after every lesson, it was a choleric reaction from me, because every lesson was a scary lesson. At the end of the year, I graduated with excellence, and he was totally surprised. How can it happen? Because if you want something and you dream for something, you have to never give up. So, why I stopped playing violin? Because I didn't play it for 20 years, you remember? Okay, because I found a work that took the whole my life. That work that I do now in that moment to help the improvement of the people. And the violin is an old friend that I can always rely on. Those hard violins repetition saved my life and helped me recover faster. So last September, I attended here in Sofia to a violin concert from Vesco Ashkenazi. Do you know him? Yes. And he was playing Vivaldi and Piazzolla. It was very emotional. And I kind of invited him playing on that stage. So, and that is my second dream. You remember that I told you, I will tell you at the end? Okay. That is my second dream, to play violin in front of a big audience. Are you ready? Wow. Now I will thank you. I want to thank you because you are part of my 2 dreams in my life. So, what is my message to you? Life will sometimes hit you very hard. Never give up. If you have a dream, you have to believe in it, to believe in you, to be passionate, be persistent, be you. Work hard, because my life is to work hard to help people. Follow your own path. Every second of your life. Doesn't matter what life gives to you. And when you face a challenge, believe in you, in your potential, follow your dreams, and think of some great memory and use it to solve the current situation. From the high blood pressure to high life accord. Благодаря.